Hi everyone, it's me, Live and Drop, and today we have another Nuke's scary videos that will scare the heck out of you. Well, I want to be scared, Okay, let's do this next, let's do this. Here we go.
It's a historic home in Memphis, Tennessee that was built in 1859. The house sits across from a forensic center where actual autopsies are often performed. One night, when Hunter is home alone, he spots someone wearing a hat just standing on his front porch. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
Yep, there's a shadow. Shadow right there. It's moving. Is that a backwards hat?
What in the actual hell? There's literally...
Now, Hunter says that he opened the door because, unfortunately, having strangers standing on his doorstep is a common problem, but it's usually easily solved.
We live in downtown Memphis, which means we're used to having a homeless population. Usually when it rains, we will have homeless people walk up on the porch, and it is sad, but we do have to ask them to leave because we're on a private property. Every time I have had to ask a homeless...
No, that's a weird thing to get used to. Like, oh, is there someone at our door? No, it's just random people again. Can you go tell them to move? I don't want to. There's always issues. Like, it's like, oh, it's just a ghost this time. Oh, okay. That'd be so weird.
Person to get off the porch. They've always been kind, sweet, or just listened. They're just like you and me.
They just listen. Hey, sir, can you get off our porch? Okay, I hear you. Okay, but you're gonna leave our porch, right? I hear the words that are coming out of your mouth. But you're going, right? He just sits there and keeps looking at you. Some people just want to be heard.
Just in much rougher circumstances. I was perplexed in the video because I thought, I didn't pay attention to the light passing through the shadow. I was like, it's not raining. Why is someone on my front porch? I get that to a lot of you in your everyday lives, that's not a good call. And probably moving forward, I won't do that. But I've been in that situation multiple times and I just didn't think anything about it.
Now, Hunter has even tried to debunk his own video to figure out exactly what he could have saw at his door that night, but it still just doesn't make sense.
The front of our house where somebody would be. For them to run, where would they have to hide? It goes straight out, guts out. This way, another commercial building, it juts out. They would also have to jump down into this drop of a fence and go that way.
Hunter says that he has lived in the house for 2 years, but he has never experienced anything like this. So just who or what did he see at his door? Next up, a woman is...
Here's what I don't get. I believe that is the first time I've ever seen a ghost wear a backwards hat. Like, I would assume all the ghosts that wear hats would be like some old-timey hat or some like bucket hat or something. But this is just like the ghost was wearing like a backwards cap. Like he died a couple weeks ago. It's just standing in the doorway. Oh man, poor ghost, poor girl. But it just got the wrong door. You know, just wanted in. Poor thing. Oh, that'd be weird. Here's a helpful hint. For anyone, in case you're wondering, probably shouldn't open your door. Should probably be on the outside being like, could you please leave our porch? Person or ghost, just leave our porch and just make sure everything's locked. That's good advice. Here we go.
Recording a video with her daughter to show off her new blue LED pool lights. But when she reviews her clip, she notices that she accidentally caught something that is downright creepy.
Okay, that's awesome. That pool is so awesome.
Some odd translucent figure seems to eerily float around the edge of the pool, passing right through the woman's daughter.
Oh, weird.
So are these figures just a trick of the light? Or did these people capture real evidence of the supernatural? A little visit.
That's a glowing ghost. It's a ghost. That's all there is to it. Like, you don't phase into existence in a bowl and then just phase out as a normal person. That's a ghost. That's a ghost. A ghost just wanted some swim time. It just wanted to get wet, and it can't because it's a ghost and it doesn't have skin. It can't feel wetness. Poor ghost. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Jose Gonzalez sent me this strange footage that was captured just outside an apartment complex in Southern California. Jose says that the footage was caught by a family friend on a door cam just outside her apartment. It shows something that is truly bizarre.
Was it aliens? What'd you see under the staircase? The hell?
Some little figure that seems to be walking on two legs moves under the stairs. Then, as a woman passes by, it seems to press itself up against the wall to avoid her attention. Then, the little figure quickly crawls between the steps and disappears out of sight. Weirdly, whatever this is almost looks like it's dressed in a tiny little robe. Now, Jose believes that the security cam caught a duende, a mischievous creature from Spanish and Latin American folklore that is said to be similar to a gnome or leprechaun. But let me know what you think this is. Through the eyes of a child.
Duende? I've never even heard of those. That sounds awesome. I want to look those up. It's not a duende, though. I'll tell you that. It's okay. For one, you're in Southern California, so that could have actually been someone that had a monkey as a pet, or it's just a cat that walks on two legs. I don't think it's a ghost. I think it's an it, maybe a thing. But it's not a ghost. That's weird, though, man. I'll tell you. So there's a lot of weird stuff in Southern California. A lot. A whole bunch. Oh, my gosh.
A young woman named Kyla says that she once saw a ghost when she was only 3 years old.
Not a ghost.
Her aunt is filming her at the table when suddenly this happens.
Look, the apple.
The haunted apple.
Don't come in here. Okay? Stay in there. Stay in there in the library. Don't come in here. Okay? I won't get you anymore. I'm just gonna get.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Who you talking to?
I don't want to stop.
Huh?
I don't like that one.
Well, who? You don't like who? What, baby?
I don't want to.
Like what?
Okay, guys.
It's now 15 years later,
15
and
years
Kyla
later.
is
I was
18.
gonna
She
say.
says she has very little memory of this specific incident.
So basically, me and my aunt, I was at my aunt's house. My grandma lived down the street, and I guess my mom was at work. We were just eating potato soup, and I guess I saw something or someone on the stairs, and I was like, "Don't you come in here!" And they just kept getting closer to me, and you could see that I'm looking that way, and I'm just like, because it's coming at me, and I'm like, "Get away!"
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Now we go to Wichita, Kansas, where Nuke's Top 5 viewer Dallas Clark says that she's worried that her home might be haunted after her Ring camera captures a very strange conversation. You see, her young son seems to be having an argument with someone, but the problem is he's in his room all alone.
Won't talk.
There's no way that's his room.
Wait, ghost man. Ghost man, ghost man. Ghost man, you say yes. Your eyes stupid. You don't like you anywhere. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The kid is threatening the ghost.
You are in shock. You want to talk, ghost? Don't talk to me. I'm gonna beat you up. Cause if you don't be quiet now, I'll go.
The toddler seems to be speaking to an invisible entity that he has named, quote, Ghost Man.
Not, he's threatening. Those are threatening words. Like, you better go, Ghost Man. I'm gonna fuck you up, Ghost Man. I'm gonna fuck you up, Ghost Man. It's like, his dad's the same way. Yo, what's up, Jerry? Come in, Jerry. I'm gonna fuck you up, man. Like, it's the exact same way. I like this kid.
The boy even goes so far as to threaten to beat up Ghost Man.
I'm gonna beat you up. Cause if you don't be quiet now,
The little boy even yells for the ghost to leave.
I'll go. Go.
Dallas says that her son still speaks to, quote, Ghost Man, and that she has captured other spooky disturbances all around her home. Another family in Houston, Texas has a similar strange experience with their 1-year-old daughter. One evening, Tiffany Matthews notices that her little girl is looking at something in their kitchen, and that's when things get really weird.
Y'all, I don't know who she playing with, but it's an invisible person, and they're tickling her.
They're doing love for that.
Stop.
Who's playing with you, baby?
And I pray so much, it can't be no bad spirit in here. 'Cause I pray so much over this house.
Hey. You playing with your granny? You playing with your granny? You playing with your granny?
She is really interacting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Little 1-year-old Trinity can be seen happily reacting to something her family just can't see. The child's mother believes that whatever this is can't be anything malicious. She thinks that her daughter is probably playing with the loving spirit of her grandmother. So do you think this is all just a child's overactive imagination? Or just what are these young children seeing? You decide. If you see something that you think
And the parents hope that she's interacting with her dead grandmother. They hope that it's the dead grandmother and not some just cute looking demon with big old ears. It's just, the demon's like tickle, 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 tickle. The girl's like, ha, 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 stop it, demon, you're so funny. Ha, ha. Oh, with her donut lips. She had powdered donut on her lips. If it's not a demon or a dead grandmother, maybe she's gonna be the greatest mime that ever lived. Probably a ghost. Yeah. Well, this was like 3 different ones, so I believe that little kid that was threatening a ghost. I believe him. I believe that's a ghost. Does she getting the other 2? Probably not, but I'll loop them all together. So let me drop a proofs. That's a ghost.
would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Ghost hunts gone wrong. In this next video, a ghost hunter named Alex is exploring a haunted house where he hears a rumbling noise coming from a nearby wardrobe.
Oh, that's not good.
The mirror on the wardrobe burst outward, sending sharp shards of glass flying towards Alex, barely missing him. But there's something even weirder here. Because, did you see it? some bizarre shadow figure comes flying right out of the mirror and darts across the room so fast that Alex doesn't even notice. He
Gosh, I
checks
didn't
the
even
inside
notice.
of the wardrobe, but there's nothing there.
Look, how in the hell?
Mark Sebastian is
How
staying
in
at the
the
infamous
fuck hell?
Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel is said to be one of the most haunted hotels in North America, and is most famously known as the
I wanna go.
inspiration for the Stephen King book and subsequent movie, The Shining. Turns out that the hotel does live up to its spooky reputation. As Mark is filming the outside of the hotel late one night, he captures this.
I'm not kidding. I just saw someone move in that window. Look in this window right here. Shh, you hear that?
A dark figure seems to peek out of one of the hotel's upper windows. But what's especially creepy is that this room is closed and locked off, inaccessible to the public.
This is the room where I saw something. There's no one there.
Even the hotel staff can't explain Mark's strange ghostly capture, as no member of the staff patrols that room, and it's not open to hotel guests.
Really creepy though.
Isn't that creepy?
I'm glad you caught that though.
Me too.
You should show the tours.
Okay, I'll show the tours downstairs.
Please do.
Okay.
Really enjoy.
I confirmed with the staff that no one was in there. They don't do patrols inside of that room. And most certainly not at 2:30 a.m.
I want to let you know that I was on live the entire night that night. So there are at least 1,000 people who saw the events of the footage you just saw play out in real time. It's a locked whiskey bar that is only open for private events. And as soon as I saw Mr. Shadowman show his ass, I ran up to the door of that room that is on that little patio that you can see in the video, shined a flashlight in and showed that there was no one in there.
So just who or what did Mark see? Let me know what you think. This next clip was sent to me by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Zach S. He says,
Just some drunk ass ghost trying to still drink and he can't. He's living the worst life ever. Like, that is weird. That is weird. I'll give him that. That's weird.
that just after midnight, he and his friend Brandon were exploring a tunnel in Chinks Ferry, Pennsylvania, that locals claim is extremely
Ferry.
haunted. As the guys look around, something happens that chills them to their core.
Dude, seriously, what is that? I hear it sounds like boots, like wet boots walking over here.
Well, I heard that too, but did you hear the like low, like?
Yeah!
It's like a male.
Yeah, that's what I was describing as a growl.
It's like a male grunting.
Same. What the?
The two guys hear what sounds like a person moving in the tunnel, which kind of freaks them out. But as they go to check it out, they hear what almost sounds like a loud wailing moan from somewhere very close by. This sends the guys screaming back to their car in absolute terror.
Same. What the?
So did Zach and Brandon hear a ghost tromping around and whooping it up? Well, you decide. Caught on camera.
Zach and Brandon got the shit scared out of him. Like, I mean, all the ghost did was, like, that's it. Getting ready for his ghostly karaoke night. That's a ghost. That's a ghost. Those are
Now, I
ghosts.
don't usually feature scary photos on the channel because they're just too easy to fake. But I found these pictures
True that.
especially interesting just because they're so strange and seem much harder to manipulate. Now, first up, some women were on a girls' trip to celebrate one of the women's birthdays. There were no husbands or boyfriends and no children in attendance. So one of the women snapped a live photo on her iPhone and captured this.
Oh my gosh, that little face in the bottom right corner? The hell is that? That's weird. Yep, ghost child.
Did you see it? On the right side of the picture, a small boy who seems to be absolutely colorless appears over the women's shoulders. Now, if you don't know, an iPhone Live photo captures a few frames before the photo and a few frames after. And if you look closely, this little pale gray boy actually seems to be moving. The women say that they have no idea who this boy could be, as there were absolutely no children around anywhere. Next up, a young woman named Tegan is taking a picture with her boyfriend. But later when she prints the photo out, she notices something very odd in the background.
That her boyfriend's cheating on her. Oh, that's weird.
A very tall, thin man with indistinct features and hollow eyes can be seen watching them. The couple claims that the strange man with seemingly extra long limbs was not there when they took the picture. Destination
I don't know that one.
unknown.
You know, it reminds me of that photo from Back to the Future where the dude's disappearing. It's like, it's a time traveler who's changing events and erasing his own existence because he almost has sex with his mom. Moving on.
Now, this story is about a different kind of scare, one that you might not take seriously, but
Final
maybe
Destination.
you should.
It's Final Destination.
Back in 2003, the movie Final Destination 2 was released, and it featured this classic horror scene involving a log truck.
I never drive behind a log truck ever since I've seen this movie. I've never done it. I don't like doing it. You'll see why.
Now, this movie scene became so iconic that when the new Final Destination movie was released earlier this year, the movie studio actually put ads on log trucks.
Yep.
Now, the Final Destination 2 log truck scene pretty much influenced the driving habits of a whole generation.
And this is what Final Destination did to the millennials. Look.
Nobody's behind that truck. Not one.
It's so true. It's so true.
But some people didn't see Final Destination 2, or maybe they just didn't take it seriously.
This guy has never watched Final Destination 2 because why are we following this jam?
Tori, every single millennial is terrified, and you have, oh my gosh, we're cruising behind the lumber truck.
They have to strap those down.
Oh, I bet they said that in the movie too.
But here's what makes the Final Destination log truck scene especially creepy, because sometimes it actually happens.
Arriving behind the Final Destination truck, keeping our distance. For some reason, they're gonna lose it. Swear to God, they're gonna lose the log. Happening! It's happening! It's happening! Oh my God, I have my camera out. Oh my God!
And if you're saying, yeah, well, that's not like the movie, the log just fell off the side.
Doesn't matter.
Even though the driver weirdly
counts.
just kept going.
It counts.
But no, as I said before, this has actually happened.
This crazy, boy.
So, is it scary or just a public service message? Either way, just do not drive behind a log truck. Thank you. The devil down below.
This one, he just wanted to get that in there. He just wanted to add the log truck video in somehow. You did it. You did it, Nuke. You got the log truck.
A guy named Kyle Anthony says that lately he has been hearing strange sounds around his house. Oddly enough, he says that the sounds are coming from beneath his house, in the house's crawl space.
Okay, that's not cool. Okay, that sucks so much.
He sets up a camera down there to see what's going on. What he captures makes his blood run cold.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch this.
my God, what in the fuck?
Kyle's camera captures what looks like a person or something hiding in the tiny crawl space underneath his house. Thinking it might be some strange person actually living underneath his home, he goes into his house's crawl space to check it out.
I can't sleep.
I wouldn't be able to sleep either, man. Oh my gosh.
There's a security camera. I don't know what I saw. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what this tarp is. Whether or not there's anything underneath it. I don't see anything. I don't see any signs of life. I don't see any signs of afterlife. I'm gonna get the heck out of here.
Kyle investigates and even crawls his way into the space underneath his house. But there's just no one there. So what do you think this is? Let me know.
Oh, that's so creepy, man. Oh my gosh.
Sensing?
That's because there's a dead body underneath your house, sir. The dead body's like trying to find his way out, and he just wants someone to solve his crime of the neighbor killing him for stealing his lawnmower. This is, would someone please find my dead body so I can rest at ease and tell my neighbor Todd that I'm gonna kill him if I ever see him. Like that's what it is. I wouldn't be able to sleep either. You know, if I saw that video, I would feel so uneasy. Like the only thing I could do is remove the camera just so I wouldn't capture more scary videos. I would hate that. I would hate it. Hate it.
Something bad. A guy named Nick takes care of his elderly grandmother who has dementia. One night while his grandmother is having an episode, weird things start to happen around their house.
Oh, we saw this one. The haunted Roomba. He has good taste in shows. The Clone Wars. If you haven't watched the Clone Wars is great. It's really good. Get a pooch. Get him. Not grandma. Get the ghost. Yeah, this room is haunted.
Nick's grandmother's dog starts to growl toward the kitchen for no reason. Then the roaming Roomba seems to randomly start and stop, as if it's sensing something right in front of it. But there's nothing there. And finally, something falls from the top of the fridge. Now, as for the randomly stopping Roomba, Nick later shows that the little Roomba is functioning normally, and usually only does this when it is about to collide with something, like a person standing in front of it.
Can you try to step in front of that? So it just does that. Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it.
And so in the video, we also see something fall. Well, Nick also explains this, and it's a little creepy.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines. You see how far back they are. Genuinely. I mean, the significance of an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
Nick says that now both of his grandmother's dogs have become absolutely petrified of the kitchen. He says that both dogs sit and stare at the kitchen every night and often just refuse to enter that room.
I was watching my show. And
a really good show. coming. Oh, it's coming. There's something there, all right, I'll tell you.
But then things get even creepier. Because one night, the Roomba at Nick's grandmother's house again just starts to act very strange.
A little sus.
Whoa. Whoa.
Look at that thing. That's not the most haunted Roomba on the face of the planet. Hey, what's up? I heard you like watching cartoons. I'll just come watch them with you. What, Roomba? Yeah. Who's your favorite character? Oh, okay, Roomba, okay. Let's go back in the kitchen. Roomba's like, so, wanna watch it with me? Oh, okay, Roomba, okay. Calm down, Roomba. Let's just stay on our own side, you know, we don't need to be next to one another. Roomba's just all like, there's something about you I really, really, really like. Roomba! No means no, Roomba. You need to stay on your own side. You need to go back in the kitchen. Roomba's like, I just want to be inside your skin. I'm gonna throw you out the motherfucking window, Roomba. I would just throw it away. Grandma's not gonna care. Just buy a new Roomba. This one's too familiar. So it's getting a little too fresh. Bad Roomba. Bad Roomba. Yeah, see, look, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. There's no way. No way.
Jesus.
Now, the Roomba following Nick around and crashing down the stairs is odd enough. Because, well, they're just not supposed to do that. But the Roomba flipping over on its own has absolutely no explanation.
Yeah, because guess what? They're
Nick
not
says
supposed
that
to
his
do that
grandmother
either.
found the Roomba in the living room and placed it back in the kitchen. He says that since this, the Roomba has just not moved again, despite having a full charge. But he does say that his grandma's two dogs are still scared of the device and often just stare at it. End of the road.
Would you get Grandma a new Roomba for the love for all the things? Just get her a new one. Draw a smiley face on it, put it back in there, and get rid of that old haunted piece of crap.
Sam
Oh my
Rossi
gosh.
is an independent truck driver in Southeast Asia.
Let's
He
go.
regularly posts his experiences and adventures as he drives his truck across the countryside of Indonesia. Late one night, Sam is driving his truck along a long, lonely stretch of road that locals claim is haunted by a dark spirit. Just after he crosses a bridge in the middle of nowhere, his truck suddenly breaks down.
Ya bener, bener sampean.
Barra.
Tibae mesinku sing keder.
That sucks.
Hawa nih.
Sam can't understand what's wrong because he says that he's just recently had the truck checked and serviced.
And we can't
And this is
understand
when
Sam.
things take a terrifying turn.
Aku saiki ngomong yo, mambune moro-moro mambune gak enak lur. Mambu melati campur amis. Sapa iku? Sapa? Si ambu amis lur yo. Ayo. Sapa? Tuk, sapa iki? Welut. Welut. Muncul.
Sam smells something horrible and peers
Oh my
under
gosh,
his
fuck
truck.
that.
only to see someone's bare feet that seem to be floating
Hovering.
just above the pavement on
They're
the other
fucking
side.
hovering.
But when he checks, there's no one there. After this spooky
my
encounter
gosh.
and with his truck stalled on the road, Sam decides to get out of there and go find some help. Scurry videos.
You just like, I don't know what I would do, because like every ounce of me would be like, get the fuck out of here. But then every other ounce of me is like, on foot, alone, in the dark. Like, I don't want that either. I'd probably just lock myself in my car and probably close my eyes, because I have a feeling I'd see something I would want to see either. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. Oh God, that's a ghost. Oh, See, that's what I love. That's why I love that feeling. I love that feeling of like, uneasy in my own house. I like that.
Now, these are videos that kind of fit this scary genre, but they're kind of goofy or funny. Maybe just goofy. Anyway, you decide. First up, a man spots something terrifying peering at him from the corner of his door frame.
Cat? Yep.
And then it was just his cat.
Yep.
But how did it get up there? Was it something supernatural?
It's a cat.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't anything supernatural. Next, we move on to something really scary that actually makes its way inside the door. The result is truly disturbing.
I'm gonna cry. Mama, I'm gonna cry. Mama's
I saw that video.
Some say that this unfortunate woman never made it out of that room. And then some say she just stepped on that roach.
She's screaming.
Continuing on, sometimes we hear about strange things that are said to be the result of paranormal activity, but we only have the story and experience of the person who witnessed it. Case in point.
Okay, that's funny. I would think it would be a ghost too, to be honest. Look at the cat. The cat's hiding behind there.
Afterwards, this very scared guy watched the CCTV, and he felt like an idiot, I would assume. Now, finally, if you believe in strange creatures and cryptids, well, the road maintenance crew in Australia is right there with you.
Hang on a goddamn minute. Hang on a goddamn minute. What in 40 kilometers?
That's a dinosaur.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you back again next time.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh my God, there we go. Nick does it again, man. Oh, I freaking love this, man. The floating feet on the other side of the truck. Oh my gosh. Hell with that old noise, man. I would be so uneasy. Oh, it'd freak me out. It'd freak me out. I'd be so freaked out. There you go. We have another ghost-filled day. Bye.